Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
This is probably the best game on the board on Sunday. Buffalo Bills -3.5. Heading to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Total set at 51.5. This total has come down a ton from 54 to 51.5. A lot of that is due to weather concerns. It seems like the hurricane that's going through Florida is going to end up on Sunday in that Maryland area. So you're not going to get like hurricane, but you're going to get wind, tropical storm conditions, a lot of rain. Could be ugly out there. Buffalo still has to be emotionally destroyed and physically destroyed. Running 90 plays on offense isn't easy either, and there's cluster injuries all over the place for Buffalo. Meanwhile, the Baltimore Ravens, interesting team right now for me. They're passing the crap out of the ball. Lamar, again, looks like a fantasy football game breaker. They're not running the ball at all, and this defense, not particularly exciting. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with this game. I did bet the Ravens at +4. I saw one of those touch that. That was just too much value for a home team as good as Baltimore. But I would not – actually, as we're talking at DraftKings, this line moved down to -3, interestingly enough. Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe a little bit of action on Baltimore in this case. I see why. Just I don't know how much I want to get in front of this freight train that is the Bills. I know there's cluster injuries and the defense has issues, but I'm not sure what I want to do. +4, I'm in on the Ravens. Otherwise, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that had I seen the 4, maybe I should have jumped on that. I'm with you on that. You know, they're very polarizing, these Ravens. I expected them to be much better. I expected their secondary to be much better. They're far worse than expected. They're allowing an NFL high like 350 passing yards and 11.2 yards per completion. That's a lot. Wow. That's not pretty. That's ugly. And especially if you're going against someone that is, Josh Allen. My concern is, why did he get X-rays? What is it's a little, I don't love how much they played and him getting X-rays and their teams, a little beat up, cluster injuries, like you said. This number seems a little bit like an overreaction. It's still the Buffalo Bills. I don't know how we went from being so high on them to so low on them. I'm probably staying away from this. I like the total. I don't know. I'd probably keep an eye on the weather before I'm touching this, because you would expect this game to go over this with how these teams have been playing. But again, if the weather is a little funky, I don't know about that.
It'll be interesting to see. Definitely keep an eye on that. If you like the over in this game, wait until this hits 51 and then bet the over. Do not do 51.5. If you like the under, bet it now, because I think that this thing is only going to come down based on weather reports that I'm seeing right now. It is Tuesday. If not till Sunday, a lot can change. But it's definitely going to be a little bit of a dicey situation on the East Coast weather-wise for everybody this weekend. So keep your eye on that.